Hey guys, what's up? It's AppOSX here, and today I will be presenting you guys with my edition that covers the top 5 iPad App Store applications for the month of March 2012. Now, if you aren't familiar with my new edition series, please check out a link in the description below. It will redirect you to AppOSX.com, where I've already made a post that briefly describes what this new edition series will entail. It will happen once a month, essentially. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the video. As I said, top 5 iPad App Store applications for March 2012. By the way, these aren't in any particular order. So let's go ahead and get started with the first one, and that is AirDisplay. Now, I know AirDisplay has been out for quite some time now. It's definitely not new to iOS, but I recently got it for myself, and let me tell you, I really love this application. It's so helpful to have your iPad as a secondary monitor to your MacBook or your PC. Obviously, I use it with my MacBook Air, but it works really well. I mean, the images sometimes do get a little blurry, but the performance, there's actually very little lag. You'd be surprised how little lag there is over the network. The only thing that I have to say is I wouldn't recommend using this with games, like Crisis or something that's really GPU intensive, because it's just not going to work on this. It can't handle all that graphical processing power. So, but if you're using basic applications like Excel, Safari, and things like that, this will work really well to basically use your iPad as a second monitor. So definitely check out AirDisplay. It is a little bit pricey at $9.99, but I think it's worth it in my opinion. So next one we have here is Readability. Readability is essentially a free version of Instapaper, in case any of you guys use Instapaper. And if you don't know how Instapaper works, or in this case Readability, you essentially, let's say you're reading an article on your MacBook Air, or you're on Google Chrome, and you have the extension for Readability. Click a button that says Read It Later, and it downloads it to your iPad when you open up the application, so that way you can read the news article in a much more clean, more elegant view without all the ads as distractions. So right here we have an article from the New York Times on Obama approval ratings, and right here you can just scroll through the article, and as you can see, there are no ads. It's just nice, elegant, beautiful text, and at the bottom, or there's also a menu at the bottom where you can change the font size, the font, the column width, and night mode and all that, and there are also some sharing options as well. Also some nice gestures included in the app, as you can see, a swipe to the left. And what's also good about this is you can read these articles while you're offline. So if you're on an airplane and you have an iPad Wi-Fi model and it doesn't have in-flight Wi-Fi, this is a great application to have to read your articles without being connected to the internet. Like I said, it's really easy to read on just because of the nice reading view that it has. So next here we have Tweetbot. Tweetbot for iPad was released earlier this year, but it was just too good not to include on this list. I know I've done a video on it before, as you can see if you've been watching my channel, but Tweetbot was recently updated to version 2.1, which includes some new features like streaming, so now you don't even have to pull to refresh. As you can see, it just says streaming right there, so it'll automatically stream new tweets. Really great new feature, but that's just the tip of the iceberg in terms of Tweetbot and all that it can do. So definitely check out Tweetbot for the iPad, or go to my channel and check out my full video on Tweetbot for the iPad, as it does include basically everything that Tweetbot can do. So next up here we have iPhoto. As many of you guys know, iPhoto was announced alongside the announcement of the iPad 3 at last Wednesday's media event. So right here we can just go to our camera roll, and let's say we want to start editing a photo, and as you can see, there are so many options to choose from. You have all your brushes, you have auto effects, you have cropping. I don't want to get into it right now, but there are so many options that basically makes an iPad a more professional photo editor. Now understand that there are applications such as Photoshop for the iPad on the App Store, but this one at $4.99 is a great alternative, and it's made by Apple, so it's high quality, and I definitely recommend that you guys download iPhoto. It completes the, iLife suite, and it's really worth it. So the last one we have here is Khan Academy. Khan Academy is a great educational resource for any of you guys that are in school that basically has just tons and tons of videos on, chemistry, biology, organic chemistry. Let's say we can go to math, we can go to trigonometry right here. Let's do trigonometry, and you can see all these videos on, let's say, how to solve trig functions if you're having trouble in trigonometry. And you can even download videos so you can watch them offline. There are just so many videos. I don't know how many there are exactly, but this guy has made so many videos that he can help you with basically any subject. You can see calculus, pre-cal, statistics, linear algebra. There's test prep, so maybe some SAT math. There are just so many videos that are covered in here. So if any of you guys are in high school or even college, Definitely check out this application. It's available for free on the App Store, and it's just called Khan Academy. So those are my top 5 iPad App Store applications for the month of March 2012. That's it for this video, but if you would, please leave some comments in the comment section below to give me any suggestions, tips, tell me what I should be doing, tell me what I did wrong, tell me what I did right. Just basically tell me everything that you think of my new edition series, so that way I can take it into account for further editions for specifically, like, top 5 iPad applications. So that's it for this video. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe somewhere there, follow me on Twitter at AppOSX, add me on Game Center as AppOSX. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching.